Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today we are playing around with the new little campers kit. A couple of days ago I had posted my build and buy overview when the kit first came out, and I was like, you know what, later on today I'm going to be live on Twitch and we are going to build a epic kids playhouse. So that's exactly what I did. It ended up turning into sort of a treehouse sort of idea, which I think a lot of people went to. I think it's a natural kind of idea with these items, trying to use them all in a build. I know I saw a few different people doing similar things. I saw Deli did a treehouse, and it's really cool to see how we came up with different looking tree houses, even though we used a lot of the same concepts, like using the swing set to hold up the structure, which I thought was really cool. So that is what we are going to be doing here today. You might have already seen this if you were at my stream 2 days ago when the kit came out. I did do the entirety of this build live and then started on another one, which will hopefully be out in the next couple of days. I've been having a lot of fun building lately, so I have so many builds stockpiled that I'm excited to share, so definitely keep an eye out. But the inspiration behind this build was actually the fact that there's a hole in the tent that comes with this kit. And I was thinking maybe a tree could be growing through that hole. And that could be part of how this treehouse comes to be, if that makes sense. And I do switch the colors quite a bit because I was trying to make this as bright and colorful as possible. I was thinking the kids that have this treehouse were able to choose the colors. And so they have some wacky paint choices and just lots of toys everywhere. This is a dream treehouse. I've never had a treehouse, but I feel like there's a lot in this treehouse. It's not just a basic little box in a tree. There are so many toys. I also have the scouting board from Seasons. I heavily used the new kit, of course. We have a bunch of different things. I got some water balloons. There's different toys. I'm going to be adding here shortly the puppet show thing, and I put that inside the tent, which I think is so cute because I was imagining your Sims could go in there and put on a cute puppet show and their friends could be sitting on the floor on the new blanket that came with this kit and watching little puppet shows. I don't know, it just seemed so cute. I also added this base game pergola to add a little bit more structure and support underneath the outdoor space, and adding the giant new dollhouse as well. I also put a lot of bushes underneath this space because I wanted the under area to also be a place for the kids to go hang out. So I wanted it to feel a little bit more structured in that way, and we will be putting a lot of toys and seating and stuff under there as well. It comes out really cute in the end, if I do say so myself. And then trying to figure out also the right amount of landscaping to put on this lot because I wanted it to feel natural and kind of nestled into its space, but I didn't want it to be too overgrown or busy, so trying to figure out the right mixture of those two things. And there I had placed that puppet show in there, like I had mentioned before. I think it's so cute. The items in this kit are adorable. I'm so happy to have some more kid items. I'm probably going to be overusing a lot of these for a while because I love the concept of things that were thrown together by kids, made out of cardboard or blankets draped off of household items. It's just such a unique but realistic idea, and I think they executed it really well. I think the items are adorable. So anyway, under here I also put another tent. This one is from Dream Home Decorator. It has rocket ships on it, and I thought about adding a kiddie pool. I do end up doing so later, but I used the other one instead of this blow up one with the palm trees. It's the more simple looking one, but we're still working on the under treehouse area. I just got a couple of seats, the new car activity table, and also a toy box. I think it looks really cute under there. We also have a table over to the side, a picnic bench that has a really, I think family friendly tablecloth. That's what I think of when I think of picnics with your family outside, is that red and white tablecloth. So I thought that worked nicely in here. I think I used a lot of the kids' room stuff in this build as well as toddlers. A couple of things from toddler stuff. I used the lights, pillows, and I think I put the little toddler slide on this lot as well. This is primarily a lot that's going to be for kids, but there are some things your toddlers would find useful here as well. So Anyway, just getting a little bit of a pathway up to the ladder using these debug stones, and then changing my mind about the landscaping because I didn't think it was working out in the end. I also ended up changing the red swatch that I have on the building right now. It ends up still being the same like wallpaper from Island Living, but it's a slightly less vibrant red, and I think that worked out really nice. I was definitely going for primary colors with this build, and I was happy with that decision. I think it's just very youthful and fun, and I really wish I had a treehouse as a kid. I mean, I still want a treehouse now. Like, I don't have property, so I can't have a treehouse, but I still really want it. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just added some more decorations to that outdoor space. I have a nice little pillow that came with the kit on that blanket. I'm so happy to have decorative pillows now. I do wish there were some more plain swatches, like a black or a white, or just ones that didn't have patterns on them. Most of them are like heavily child-based, like there's the outdoor camping ones and like the rocket ships. There are some floral ones that I think are really cute and I might be able to use in other locations, but for the most part, I think they're going to be used in kids' bedrooms, which is totally valid and fine because this did come with, you know, a kids themed pack or kit. So not too upset about that, but I hope getting a floor pillow like that as a decoration is like the beginning of us maybe getting more of that sort of decoration in the game, because we've all been asking for decorative throw pillows forever. So if we could actually get some more, that would be amazing. Anyway, here I am adding some decorations hanging off of the fence up top, and this is actually where we have the outdoor projector and some seating. This is also a game table that you can play like Don't Wake the Yeti, I think, because we have like Don't Wake the Llama with Outdoor Retreat, and this has a Yeti version, which is really cute. I love the theme with like the Bigfoots and stuff. It makes me really happy, so I did include that. There's also the big stuffed animal outside, and I think this kit paired really well with the why do I want to call it a treehouse? Because we're building a treehouse, but the dollhouse that's in this treehouse that's made out of cardboard that came with Eco Lifestyle, it just matches really well with the new activity table that is like the car made out of cardboard. I really like that. So there ends up being a mixture of stuff in here, and I had started with just having a single bed in here, the new one, but somebody had suggested maybe I make it bunk beds in here so it could be a fun sleepover location for your kids, and I loved that idea. So we do end up keeping this particular bed on the bottom as it's new and exciting, and I wanted to use it, but I do pair it with another bed so we can have bunk beds, which I should be doing here shortly, but we also had the idea for them to have like a pet stick bug, or everyone has different names for those. I'm going to call it a walking stick. Anyway, we have that in here, and then just getting some more clutter. I was trying to make like a headboard using these shelves from Outdoor Retreat, and then I end up moving that. I'll move it back later on, but this is when we're deciding to do the bunk bed idea. So I was just trying to move things out of the way so we could get that figured out. And I ended up using this Space Game bunk bed because I think the black metal made sense with the metal of the cot underneath. And we're just trying to figure out some decorations to put on the wall underneath. I was trying to keep it themed, like maybe the top one was some more nature themed and the bottom one had more space ideas going on down there. So I do have like a little ribbon, or what would you call it, like a banner up on the top one with a bunch of like springtime drawings, and then the bottom one I have like a mecha guy, and I don't know, maybe it's somehow space related. I just thought it looked cute. We have lots of drawings up here and awards and pictures of the friends and twinkly lights. I just had a lot of fun with this build. I think it's really fun to be creative with children's spaces. There's no real rules. Things don't really have to match. And it lets you feel like you're a kid again and like get into that mindset and pick out so many fun things. So it was just a really fun build to do, and I'm really enjoying this kit. Let me know what you're thinking of it so far. And if you're one of the many of us that has built a treehouse or a playhouse of some sort, outdoor space for your kids, because I just want to see how we all tackled this same idea in different ways, because it's so fun. These items are adorable. I'm so happy with them. There is that pool I had mentioned. We have a couple of seats by it. I was thinking like parents could watch the kids. And yeah, just figuring out the last couple of items, getting this cooler over here from the toddler pack. I also use these little stumps. I think these are from the toddler pack as well. I've never used them before. I guess I don't build a lot of outdoor kids spaces, but today was the day to use them. So finally, I am using those. And there is that toddler slide I had mentioned as well. I think it's a really cute item, but I really want a slide for children. Like maybe when you can hook up to the swing sets and have like a full-on play area, that would be really cool, but I'm not expecting to have that anytime soon. But that would be really nice. Maybe if we ever got a Generations pack, they could be like all of this outdoor fun activities for your kids. I don't know. Just an idea. I would really like a swing, a slide for the kids and also a trampoline. I think those would be really cool. I always had trampolines when I played The Sims 3. That was like a very common one for me to go ahead and have. But for some reason, it was also the most common item that robbers would come and steal. I'd hear that dreaded music and then all of a sudden my trampoline would disappear and it was always very upsetting. Anyway, that is it for this build. We're heading on into screenshots. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thanks for watching. Bye everyone.